Wow, 3 videos in a row, huh? Well, I've been really feeling it since I started playing Identity V again. So like, it really, after getting the fun from Wax Hunter and all that, it really encouraged me to make this video. So today's topic is going to be about the things I don't like about IdentityV and the things I like about IdentityV. So that's it. Let's get started into the video. Now, the reason why I left 5 months ago, I already said this in 2 videos ago, but like I'm gonna repeat myself a little bit. So the reason I left, because at that time it was around the Death Note collaboration, and right after that ended, came out Breaking Wheel around that time. And at that point, I wasn't really seeing any active, like, all my friends started leaving the game, and it was getting really boring. That game is only fun when you're playing with friends and all that. It's kind of like Overwatch, basically. So that's one of the reasons why I left. But one of the main reasons I left was because of the lack of content it had. Because all we were getting were stuff like the mini events, like, I don't know, the Mooncake event or whatever. I don't remember the events from back then, but like a bunch of worthless events in my opinion. I'll be like really frank. They did not mean anything to me. The only thing that was kind of fun was the Mario Kart Identity V or whatever the hell that was supposed to be. That's like the one fun thing I was kind of interesting, to be honest, but that wasn't enough. I mean, let's be real. So I didn't see the many stuff going on, and it wasn't even worth making videos on it. That's what I thought, at least 5 months ago. So, and that's precisely, you know what, I felt like it wasn't even worth telling you guys, because, not in a bad way, but like, I just felt like I didn't want to let you see like how unmotivated I was. So I'm sorry that I never informed any one of you guys about it. So that's pretty much why I just left the game. But over time, I kept a close watch on IdentityV because I still follow their social media and YouTube channel. And over time, they did somehow manage to hook me back in. So. Now, let's talk about the things I like about IdentityV. So, as I said, the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because, the reason I wanted to let you guys get into my shoes a bit, and it's like the things I like about IdentityV and the things I don't like it. So, first, the things I like about IdentityV. When I first came into the game, I thought the concept of 4 survivors against, trying to escape from one hunter was pretty interesting. I've never like played a game like that. And then the survivor abilities. When I my first 3 months, my favorite survivor was Prospector, because the concept of the magnets and the way you could throw it to the hunter, that was really cool for me. So he was my main for like a while until last year. I just dropped him and became a Seer one trick. Another thing I really like about the game is the 2v8. The 2v8, the 2 hunters versus 8 survivors. That mode is really fun. Most of the modes in the game are fun, and that they do a really good job with that. But I'll get to the negatives, but those are the good things about IdentityV. And I guess another good thing would be the skins. To me, the skins are good. They do a good job with the skins. Okay, but there's another thing I want to say in regards to that, but I'll put that in the cons for a bit. And then the last thing I like would have to be all the hunter abilities. All of them are really crafty. A lot of craftsmanship in the backgrounds of each character and whatnot. And then one final thing I like about IdentityV is the 5 months ago, actually, around that time, just like a month before I left, they added they reworked the competitive the ranked system. Well, I didn't really care about the new ranks of Ogre and Pegasus and whatnot, but what really mattered was the extra extra hour and for the extra hours for lower ranks and mid ranks. That was really well done on NetEase Health. I was actually really surprised when I found out about that. They NetEase, saw that there was a problem. People had a hard time with ranking up. They took into consideration that there were players playing alone, like myself. I'll be honest, I play by myself, and they thought like we should cut them some slack, and they did that, and I really like that. I'll respect, although they make some really shitty decisions. I'll be frank, some of them are not so bad. Like that one was a really good decision what they did. Now the cons, the things I don't like about IdentityV. I'll be honest, you could hear me struggling thinking of all the great things about IdentityV. I mean, yeah, there are good things about IdentityV, but I'll be honest, my list of bad things is kind of longer, so I'll get them. So the first thing is I was talking about the skins, right? So I think, although NetEase does a great craftsmanship with the skins, I think that NetEase should refocus that effort they put on skins into the servers. Now, Persuadable, if anyone knows who that is, I'm pretty sure everybody knows who that is. That dude is, or was, big in the IdentityV community. He's precisely the reason why I started a YouTube channel about this game in the first place. So the reason he left was because of NetEase. They did not listen to him. He always addressed the issues. He was great. I admire him for that, but he gave up, and I don't blame him for him giving. But the main reason he was complaining about to NetEase was the ping, the servers, the ping, and that is still a big. I'm surprised they did not fix that. I don't know how it is for like other overseas servers, especially the Chinese servers, but like for global, like NAEU and the Southeast Asia servers, I heard that the ping is horrendous. And the ping here, yeah, sometimes, I don't know, the ping just eats shit for me. And I've seen it happen for everyone else. I don't know why it does that. They need to fix that somehow. I don't know, one way or another. It does kill games for those that take it seriously. I mean, I kind of don't care, but if I get hooked up into a game that I want to kind of take seriously, and then the game eats shit on me, like that's not fair. That's, as a hunter, man, that's just a win for the survivor. And if you're a survivor, and then the game eats shit on you, that's a win for the hunter. So like, this is an issue that needs to be taken more seriously. Instead of putting that detail into skins, they need to put it more of that detail for the servers and the quality of the game. And I assure you, if they address that issue, I'm pretty sure like more players will come back, and I'm definitely sure of it. Another thing I don't like about IdentityV is the lack of content that the game currently has. Back then they had a lot of content. Like it was pretty good. Like it kept me going on. They brought new characters, and they're still doing that right now. But like, what I mean by new content would be like new game modes, or like something additional with the story mode that they did right now, and I completely forgot about it because NetEase was so focused on doing skins for the past 2 years that I completely forgot about it, and that's not good. Originally, IdentityV was supposed to be for the story. I want to know what's going. And the story is not bad. It's really good. I'm curious about it. But like NetEase completely forgot about it for 2 years. I mean, focus with COA and all that, I know, but like, I mean, they should finish what they started and make it great. I really liked the current event at Time of Reunion. I really enjoyed this story. I want to know more, and I really hope that they continue with that. So if we get new and more events, I really hope that they're done with great time, care, and consideration for the players. Make them enjoyable. The game should be enjoyable as it should be. I mean, I say new game modes, but like, I don't know what new game modes they should create. Which is why they should add like more additions to custom game. You know how Overwatch has the custom game, right? And then you can edit like the powers and all that. Make them hit faster, make it lagless for certain characters. And there's a whole system for those that play Overwatch. You know what I'm talking about. But like, they should add that for custom game. All right. You know why? It's because if they add something of that with all that information for a custom game, it gives like a player-based flexibility. And what I mean by flexibility is that you not only give players freedom, but you give players creativity to create like new games. And with that knowledge of creating new games, it encourages these people with these great ideas to share them with NetEase. And if one of these games are like mini games or something is really interesting, NetEase will probably even take into consideration and put it at like, this player, created like a new game mode, try it out. And if it becomes popular, it'll be on the like a arcade mode or something, NetEase should probably like consider doing something like that. That would be amazing. I'll be playing all day, to be honest, if they added something like that. It'll be fun, trust me. And that's mainly it. That's the only thing I would be like, I don't really like about it, and they should consider adding something like that. And that's all what I think about. Those are my pros and cons about the game. I want to know, what are your pros and cons about the game? I'd totally be happy to hear you list your loves and hates of the game down in the comments below. Please let me know. And that's about it. That's all I want to talk about. It's just something that's been on my mind like lately, and I should have done this like sooner, but I couldn't because of circumstances. So, yeah. Thanks for hearing me rant, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.